So, filling in the shoes of Eddie Howe, who departed AFC Bournemouth about a week ago, I believe, is Jason Tindall, the former assistant manager, who has also been at the club for a long time, and I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on it. So, sit back and relax, and let's just discuss this matter, because this is really... It sits on both sides with me. You know, I look at it as, you know, he's been at the club for a long time. He's been here since his playing days, been assistant manager for nearly 12 seasons, and I think he deserves a shot. However, I think a newly relegated to the championship team like AFC Bournemouth, appointing someone like Jason Tindall, who, don't get me wrong, he's still young. He's not going to be playing boring results football, which is probably what we actually need. But he's young, so, you know, he's going to be looking to take risks, but good risks, hopefully. It's not that inspiring, you know. We were linked with Houghton, we were linked with Nigel Pearson, we were linked with good managers, and I'm not saying Jason Tindall isn't one, but coming to a team like Bournemouth, who were just relegated, as I said, is not a good first job. You know, you look at... It's not like Arteta with Arsenal situation. It's not that bad, because they employed a person who's never managed a team in his life. But we're doing the exact same thing here, just in a lower division. And it's so weird. I don't know why we're doing this. It's really uninspiring to me. It doesn't make any sense, because we had the opportunity to go for other managers to really keep us up this season. I'm just praying to all that's holy that Jason Tindall can at least match that and keep us up this season. He did mention that he enjoys playing Arsenal's style of way, the Arsene Wenger way, but I think it would be good. In the Championship, I think it would actually be a decent style of football. As for big players, of course, Ake left when Eddie was departing the club, like smack bang in the middle of that whole debacle. King, Wilson, Brooks, Ramsdale, Billing, Lerma, they're somehow all here. If we can keep hold of half of them, that would be great, but Ramsdale is pretty much at Sheffield United now. 12 million is the bid that came in, and then people up high rejected it, and then Tindall invited it back into consideration. You should be asking for at least double. The season that Ramsdale's had, you should be asking for at least double. But, hey, he's the manager, not me. We've, of course, appointed Jason Tindall as the new full-time manager, because he used to be the assistant manager. Let's not forget that. So he has been assistant manager for 12 years, but now he's got the full-time job. He stepped up from his role as assistant manager and takes over on a 3-year contract at the club, where he played almost 200 games, which is, again, it's good. I can see what the club's trying to do. We're trying to get someone in like Eddie Howe, not too old, Bournemouth through and through, used to play for them, has been in the managerial perspective for them for years and years and years. You can see him saying, I watched his first interview, I reckon you should go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. However, I can't show it on here because it'll get banned. So it's an hour, an honour and a privilege to be the manager of such a great football club. Bournemouth had been in the top flight for 5 years, dropping back to the Championship this season, of course. Given the success of the club over the past 12 years, with Eddie in charge and me by his side, I'm not going to come in and rip everything up and start again. And I do remember hearing about that, because that's very important. We can't do that. We are a sustainable club. Going down hasn't hurt us as much as it may have hurt someone like West Ham, as much as it hurt Watford or whatever. I would be a fool to do that, but I'm my own person with my own ideas, and I would be looking to implement them as soon as we get back to the training ground. Excuse me. Which is very, very soon. So I'm really looking forward to the Championship, more than a lot of other Bournemouth fans. But Jason Tindall in charge. Of course I'm going to back him. If you're a fan of your club, you back the manager, regardless of who it is. It's not a poor appointment as such. Does he deserve... I think he does deserve a shot, but he deserves a shot at a lower level. He's waited so long for this opportunity, and it sits so differently with me, to be honest, than it does with other Bournemouth fans that I've spoken to. A lot of them are like, oh yeah, this is a great appointment. I personally disagree. I think that we could have done a lot better, because, again, we had the opportunity to go for Nigel Pearson, and Watford, they deserve to go down, because they sacked Nigel Pearson when they were out of the relegation zone with 2 games to go. and subsequently they went down. Pearson was the manager that turned their campaign around, and we had the opportunity to do the same. He's not the most inspiring, he's not that passionate, where I feel as Jason Tindall would be. You know, it can have mixed feelings and mixed emotions and all that sort of stuff. Personally, for me, I'm like 60-40, 60 to the, yeah, this is not a good appointment, but 42. You know, let's back him. He's Bournemouth through and through. He's been here for ages, and he said he wants to bring good football to the club. However, something in the background that's going on is he's trying to shift out players like Callum Wilson, Josh King, and Diego Rico, Jefferson Lerma, because they're all worth a lot. Now, while I get that, and I reckon without them we'd be probably good enough to stay in the championship this upcoming season, we need to try and hold on to them. Like, and obviously if we sell them, yeah, that's good for money, unless we sell them for a stupid profit, which I'd hate to happen, because we need money as we go into this second division. However, if we have good players, keep them if possible, for real. Especially Jefferson Lerma, bro. I know he gets yellow cards a lot, but he is something else, man. One of the best DMs in the world. You heard me correctly. Jefferson Lerma is one of the best DMs in the world. He's not like top 4, top 5. Maybe he's pushing top 5, I'd say. He's actually so good, man. It's insane. Yeah, that's really my opinion on Jason Tindall's appointment. However, I do want to thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more videos and more content like this, then please do leave a comment down below. That would be very much appreciated. But apart from that, I will see you all in the next video.